Hello and welcome back to FS25 Riverbend Springs, and this will be I think this is video 8. I'm not sure. I'm sure it's video 8, but it's after we've just had the 1.7, I think it's 1.714, whatever, the 1.7 update. And when that updated, the farm, or Stevie's map, his edit of the map, we lost all the ground textures. Everything else was there. All the crops were there, the grass was there, trees, buildings, everything. But like this dirt texture and the underdirt under the grass and under the crops was gone. It was like a mirror glass sort of thing. He was just levitating on nothing. So Steve gets to do an update, and he did an update, and he's done a brilliant update. And a few of the other little bits that I'd had problems with buildings missing, like down the bottom of the field there, down there with the stone crusher is, and the building there was missing. The garage was missing. I had a picture of people just levitating that were in the building, and I was going to show it, but on this video. After the update, because I didn't think it was going to destroy the ground, but he did. So I waited for him to update. That's why it's been a little bit of a time before seeing the last one, and those were a little bit late coming out. Anyway, I think the last one came out after the update, so I had to start again, and I've had to speed up time to get through to October 2nd in year 1 to be at the same time period as it was before. I've not I cheated in a few bits and pieces, like the grass bales and that, to put in the storage, so I didn't have to remow the grass and everything like that. I just basically have knocked it so that these are all basically in the same state they were when we left on number 6. So this field is all harvested, and I think not plowed, it might be cultivated. It was cultivated and then rolled with the roller down there. And as you see, the farm itself has actually changed. I was in trouble with the cow barn that I put there with the feed mixer. The feed mixer wasn't dropping the feed, and yeah, there was a few other bits and pieces. So I decided to leave the original cow barn where it was. I swapped the chicken silo, chicken house coop to the one I had before. As you see, I started there. The eggs have grown how they should be, but I put the greenhouses over here because I didn't bother with this house, because I had the house up by the bees, so I did that. And these two barns that I'd put along here, I moved to here because I've only gone with one of these, which is the one with the workshop trigger. I've not gone with the one with the storage because I've left the storage building that was on the farm when Stevie did it. Same with, I left the homogenized milk plant and this barn here. So theoretically, I've just got rid of the middle bits. I've added this one, taken the house, I've left the silo as it is and in the same place. That's why it's a bit close there. Got rid of these, put a little bit of decoration in there, just where it was. Got rid of the extra ones here, so all I've got is the digestate, the hay dryer, and the TMR ones, which was basically the ones I had that were here. Left them over there because there was 6 there, was 3 other different ones. So that's where we are. Machine wise, I've kept the same machinery. The only thing I haven't done is, let's put that down, let's get flight mode off now. Now we're up. Look, I've got rid of Unimog. I haven't worried about the Unimog this time, and did make a list of everything, and I've got everything the same. This one I didn't change to the other brand. I think I changed it to Fent, and I've left it a Massey, but it's the same as it was before, and it's in red. And I've got a different trailer. I couldn't remember the trailer I had before, so I've done this one. I'm sure it's about the same size. Other than that, all the other machinery is exactly the same all the way through here. And then I've got the same combine with the header and the header's trailer. Kept the same trailer, but for some reason mine was green. I must have taken it and painted it green, and because I haven't gone the Unimog, I just went with cheap Mac truck, which should hopefully come in handy. and then the feed mixer they had last time, and the bale shredder. And then in here, the JCB, I haven't done it green, I left it in JCB yellow this time. The Kubotas there, the weights are different. A couple of new weights come out. These are slightly more than what the other ones were, but they're the same weights. The John Deere, I've left it in John Deere green, not put the other green on. And the Bent, when I did that, instead of, I couldn't remember what colour I had that one. So they had the Fent blue, which was one of the options, so I did that. Kubota I left in the Kubota. I think I did like a metallic. It's the same Kubota red, but a metallic. And then I've got all the weights. I've got a Kubota weight to match that. 2 weights there that match that. The log grabber, which I just got at the end of the last one. I can't remember if I actually showed that, but I got a log grabber. So when we do logging, we need to pick up the dead logs. We can put this with the front loader, which goes onto the Kubota, instead of having to have. I bought the front loader in, and there was no point buying a front loader when I've got these forks here for in the farm. All I needed was for when we did the wood, so I can put these on there and drop that weight, or we can take that weight with us and then put it on the back when I pick up the wood. And then we just need to put it on a trailer, a flatbed trailer. Now, I can't remember whether I actually bought a flatbed trailer or not. I don't think I did, which is what I'll need to do at some point when I do logging contracts. I need to go around and pick up the eggs off there to put them into the storage with. I didn't put as much in as I had on the end of the other one because trying to spawn in, I don't know how many odd barrels there was in there. So there's not as much as I had before, but I've put a little bit more TMR in with the buffaloes. So I'm probably down on product. I left him the same money as I had on the end of the last one, 34,432. But because I've done a slight few different bits, like different truck, I don't think that was much different than the Unimog. The only thing I forgot to put in is the water tower. And put the water tower in. I just realised that the water tower was there, wasn't it? Or did I put it somewhere? Did I put it somewhere else? Oh, I haven't put it anywhere else, I don't think. Let's have a look. Get out. Oh, got myself stuck. Come on. What's going on? Right. No. I forgot to put the water tower in. Right, I need to put the water tower in. So I'm going to need to find out how much that is and do that, because that's going to alter the money, and then we're going to be different to what we were when we started. But then what we need to do then is carry on converting the grass fields. Like I said before, we were going to put poppy in this one, wheat down in the bottom farm there, and then we were going to put oats in this one, and then we're going to leave these as grass. So these are done. I've redone the settings on the grass. Like I said a few times before about it, where you alter the settings to make it thicker, and as you can see, look, there's not the gaps as what there was before, and it is still only one level of fertilizing. It's still only in the second growth like it was on the other one before, but it's closer together, and it makes it look a lot more full. So I need to get the water tower sorted, which I'll do that. I'll just do that in a minute, and then I need to look at like a flatbed trailer for logging, so that when I do the deadwood contracts, I can move them. The old man that was over here that I put in the shed, he's now in this container. If I come here, you can have a conversation with him. Conversation if I wanted to, and then I just put a few bits and pieces in here, like electric, like shed and bits and pieces, just make it look like a working farm. A couple of old bits there, but yeah, I left the pole here, got rid of the other bit, so it looks like it's running power into these. If there's power there, I don't know, I can't remember. But yeah, lettuce and tomatoes as I did before, blooming hell. And I need to start moving these, and the mushrooms are going as well. Right, so I need to move those, we'll get the water tower done first, and then we'll start moving all those. I've got a load of eggs there, so I need to move all those into storage. I downloaded the mod where you don't need the forks. The forks appear when you come up with the JCB or with any front loader, that sort of thing. So yeah, I will be back in 2 seconds. It will be instantaneous for you, but I'm going to go and do the water tower. Right, water tower is in. I couldn't fit it over there because everything's a little bit closer. It would have stuck in the way of where we're trying to drive. So I've actually stuck it over there by the greenhouses, and I got it just enough. I think I've done it so that trees are not flipping. Yeah, look at that, look, just missing. You see with the wind, the trees are just missing, which is awesome. Awesome. Right, so we now need to quickly go. Let's do a quick save. And then, right, the fields, states the fields. These should be out there before. So, seed bed for 1 and 5. 1 needs lime, so I need to send the limer down there to do the limer. That's 1 level of fertilising, where 5 should have been 1 level of fertilising, which it was at the end of the other one, but I hope I'll have to pay for what it is. But when I see that with poppy, I'll do it, and hopefully it should put fertiliser down when we do the poppy. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to get 1 down to start liming 1, and I'm going to get 1 to start seeding 4. And we need to then cultivate and roll, seed and fertilise 5, and then we need to cultivate and roll 4 so that one's ready for whatever. Actually, I might put wheat in that one because it's bigger, and then do oats in 1. So we'll do oats in 1 actually, wheat in 4 because I want the wheat and I want the straw. Wheat will come in handy for the chickens, and we don't need wheat for the cows, but with straw coming in. And I think oats gives us straw as well, so we'll get to a little straw there. I don't know what poppy, whether poppy's going to give us anything, but I'm just doing poppy for a cell crop. So I'm going to get that planting, I think, because I need to know, can I plant poppy now? I think I can, if I remember rightly. Yeah, poppy's good to go. Wheat is good to go. And so is oat, isn't. Perhaps it's not oat we're going to go for. Is it going to be barley? Or do we wait for... I'll tell you what, if we do poppy... no, I want something that I can harvest. Or I need to put oat in. I'm just going to seed and harvest before... Except grass. I could leave the grass in that one for... I might leave grass in that one down the... Oh, I've taken the grass out, that one down the bottom. Perhaps I'll do wheat in that one then. I'll do wheat in both, actually. Do wheat in both. When does wheat in harvest there? Poppy harvests about the same time. Yeah, oats. We're just going to have to... Do I need oats? I don't really need oats, do I? So I could put in barley and wheat. So we'll put wheat in the big field, barley in the small field. So barley will go down to the bottom field, and wheat will go in the big one, which we're just about to plough. So I need to get a tractor with a seeder, which the seeder is there. Yeah, that's the other thing. Some of the things I changed up the colour. A bit more like a limey green colour. I don't know why, I just fancied a lime green colour on some of the bits. I just want something with a bit more oomph in them. So, right. So the cedar, I think I'm going to stick with the John Deere, I think. Hold up. Let's have a quick look, see who's got what power. Vehicles. So, the Fendt is... 385. The John Deere is 647, and the Kubota is 200. So we need to go with the... Yeah. really any of them two would do. And then the cultivator and roller. Roller needs 80, so anything can do that. Cultivator wins 190, so anything can do that. Right, so we'll do John Deere with the seeder. I've messed around with my sound settings, so the machinery might be a little bit louder, so I might have to turn that down in editing. But it all just seemed to be very quiet in the other one, so I was having to trying to tweak them up, and they just we weren't getting anything. I like these weights at the front because I can attach other stuff to them as well. Right, so we need to change the crop to poppy. There we go. Fertilizer in there. But it's still left over from what it was when we did the grass. And hopefully this will put a layer of fertilizer down, and we're going to start this from in the middle of the field. Need that one up. Go. First waypoint there. So we are in field 5. Cedar 6, field 5. Let's load that course. Have a look at it and see how it runs. That is, yeah, starting in the field and finish on the outskirts. That is good. So we will start that one. Just see if he's going to put down both. Fertilizer and the seeds going down. I'm going to have a quick look at the field. Right, so don't know what's that. Right, so growing and it says needs rolling. Why does it need rolling? It's still not putting fertilizer down though, is it? Ah, it is putting fertilizer down. Good. Right, the rolling I'm not too worried about. I suppose I could. I don't know. I'll have to look into that. I don't know whether you roll after you've seeded. So anyway, while that's done, I need to cultivate down here and roll that one. Or do I need to fertilise that first? I need to fertilise that first, don't I? Lime it first, don't I? Needs lime. Does it need lime? Yeah, it needs lime. So let's lime that first. 3 needs lime as well, don't it? Yeah. Alright. Oh, I tell you what, I could do the Kombota with lime and then follow with this afterwards. Right, let's get the limer on the back of this. Oh, too tight. I've had a problem though with the limer not liming everything and having to go over it again myself, so I don't know, I might actually just run this one with just a course. Let's just hold H. Let's go steering. Show lines on. Cruise control deactivation. Automatic. So that should stop when I get to the end when we run out of green. So, no. A little bit more efficient for me doing it over the AI because sometimes they do miss bits. That's cool. That's this one done. Let's spin that round. We just got to get that last bit up there. And we're done. Right. Get this put back away. And we get that cultivating, and I need to follow it with a roller, which I might do with this actually. That one, left that other one running, which was not fuel efficient. Let's get this one out. Let's get this one cultivating. To go to field 1, cultivator, field 1, that one there, load horse, that, and we're good, start job. I don't know if he's going to miss the rest of that or not, but he's doing that. Oh, I almost got myself run over. And because there's still noise in there, it's different. Oh, and I put down this sort of stone under these. I haven't cleared up all the grass from around the bits when I moved everything so we don't hit. And then we need to do 6 meter roller on field 1. Don't know whether to, I might leave it till he's done a second round, because otherwise I could end up getting in the way of myself. So see what we've got in here. Yeah, current course. Yeah, because that adds the fertilizer, the sprayer for up there, didn't it? So we're looking at field 1 roller, and only be 6 meter. It'll be there. Load course. Let's have a look. See what that does. That's doing the same, starting halfway down. Yeah, I'm going to let him get through the second one, because he'll be then messing around here and I can get him to go down. Once he's gone past for his second run, just he's being a bit special. Cool. A little bit missed. I'm going to let him get around that bottom corner because he's going to do some sort of turny thing. Actually, probably want to let him get almost all the way around, don't I? Right, let's see how the other one's getting on. He's doing all right. I should have. Oh. Go back that way. Let's go move some pallets. Get our beacon on. Now I wonder if it'll let me do 2 pallets at a time. Might put them 2 near. They both start kicking out at the same time. Oh, he is. Cool. Is he going to stay on there, though? That's what I need to know. If I do a small trailer, I could just load them all on the trailer and just do 1 trailer run down here instead of running them 2 pallets at a time. Oh, I did have a trailer. I wonder if I bought one and left it up at the... Because that was another thing I decided that the trailer would be better. There we go. Right, hold on. Let me just have a quick look at my inventory. No, I haven't. Right, okay. I might just carry on running these singly at the moment until I've got a bit more money for a trailer. Just instead of keep messing around, doubling them up, I'll just grab pallets and yeah, we'll go from there. Right, so I'm going to get on doing this. Just got to sort out the man with the roller. He'll probably be ready to go in a minute. I'll carry on with this, and I'll be back once all these pallets are moved, and the Kubota should already started rolling by the time I move these. I will have got him going on that. So I will see you in a bit. Okay, we've done field. Oh, I keep forgetting the name of the field. Number of the field. So we've done field 5. We're now going to do field 4. We're going to do the wheat in that. Straight off top the grass, and then we'll go from there. See what's left from that. I'm really not that worried. So we need to do a field 4. First look. So we've got no course laid. So field 4, cultivator, we want seeder. Field 4, 6 metre. Load course. Let's have a look. That looks like the one. Let's start the field. Let's do it. And that'll be doing another layer of fertiliser, so that should probably be full on. Seems weird taking that grass to put so, but then we can then do barley in the bottom field, can't we? Yeah, so right, that's all the pallets picked up. I've got to check the honey at some point, but that's very slow to come in. I think because the hives have been put so far away from any flowers. Right, let's need something that will spray herbicide, I think. Yeah, herbicide, and then that will. We're going to have a bit of a trial here and see. It may cost me money and it may not work. Right, let's have a look at this. That, yeah, and it's not free. It's a 3 point. That may actually work. You know what? I'm going to go for it. I'm going to buy that. And then I'm going to buy that. And then I'm going to go to it in the Kubota. See if that will pick it up. I'm going to have to stick my weight down. Because I suppose I could just do it in the fen. No worse than a Kubota doing it. Yeah, I'm going to do it in the fen actually, because I've got the weight on the front and it will just connect straight onto that. So let's go and have a play. Let's see if the boomer fit first. Get myself square onto it, might be easier. Well, it actually has, but wow, it works. It's going to spread some herbicide for weeding. Right, there we go. Herbicide. Then we need to go to the back. There we go. 700 litres of herbicide. Now we need to get to the back one. I think I might let... Probably missed a bit there, hasn't he? Weeds growing, needs rolling. Might chuck that roller over it anyway, so let's go one there. Yep. Okay. Let's just see if this does rectify the rolling problem, and if it does, and then once it's done, it's going to sit down there against that wall. Right, let's have a look, see if that has done it. If it has, I'm sure I've got a roll for that one. So needs rolling. No, doesn't. It does do it. There we go. So if we get rid of the needs rolling, yep. And then we go back there. That is growing. Right. Okay. This one needs to start rolling the... He's almost finished herbiciding, so we'll go there. We're in field 5. 5. Roller. 6 metre. Load course. Have a look. First. Start. Last little bit. Not a bad day's work. So we've seeded this field, seeded that field, we're herbicide this, we're rolling that, so it's better. Then we're going to get that down, we'll seed that one. I think tomorrow we'll get the herbicide over onto that one. Nothing else should need rolling, we should be done. Yeah, it's done. Right. He's rolling, which is what he's doing. So let's fold that up. Yeah, see where that's rolling, that's cool. I'll bring this back over here for the time being. He's all set up for weeding for the next one. Actually, I might just get him on it straight away. Because if I don't, the weeds are going to come through overnight and then he's not going to work, is it? So let's do it. Cool. Gonna crack on with that. He's gonna sort that out. Right, that's it for this video. We'll carry on this work on the farm in the next one. Hopefully you enjoyed it. A bit more work done on the farm than I expected to get done, but we're doing well, we're doing good. So till next time, thank you for watching. Hopefully you enjoyed it, and we'll see you for the next one, and goodbye.